anybody ever been camping before?
No.
No?
I haven't.
You haven't?
My mom has.
Your mom has.
I haven't. I have not.
You have not? Well, usually when you go camping, sometimes you camp in your backyard, but sometimes you go into the forest, right?
Yeah.
What kind of animals do you find in the forest?
Bears.
Bears. I'm going to draw a bear. Now, you might have to use your imagination with these drawings. You find bears, raccoons. That might be a little bit harder to do.
Don't kill him.
I think that's more of a fox. You do see foxes. So I'll show everybody my fox in a moment. Kind of like a fox, right? Imagination. All right, maybe not imagination, but let me show. A fox. How about one of the easiest ones for me to draw? A snake.
Ooh, a rabbit. Rabbit.
A rabbit? I can do a rabbit.
Rabbit's so snake is yucky. Oh, bird. Hello, bird. How about you?
Wait, let me show the snake
I forgot the eyes.
and the rabbit.
I forgot the
Eyes for a rabbit. Not very good eyes.
Here's a snake.
Not very, kind of, but now where I grew up, we had a very special animal in the wilderness. Let's see if you guys can tell me which one it is.
A shark.
Well, there are sharks.
When they live in the ocean.
Oh, this is really bad.
Alligator.
An alligator.
I have those at my house.
You have them at your home?
Yes, in my home. I have them in the pond.
But a lot of these animals are kind of scary. If I met an alligator out by like the pond outside, I probably wouldn't do much work around there. Take a very brave person to do work. They can be a little scary, right? You throw rocks at it, but you don't want to anger it. I don't think you can outrun it.
Alligators and crocodiles.
What about a bear?
Run zigzag.
Well, today is a very special day because Jesus goes out into the wilderness. And when we usually think of the wilderness, I think of the swamp, I think of the forest, I think of all of those things. But the wilderness that Jesus goes out to, the wild he goes out to, is the desert.
That's really hot. And if he walked there for, and he would get so tired, and he would just have to get a drink, and there would.
Yeah, it's hot, there's not a lot of food, there's not a lot of water.
You'll get dehydrated and maybe pass out.
Yeah, you might get dehydrated and pass out. So when you see the devil appears to him and offers him bread, that sounds pretty good at the moment. Because, oh, he's got to be hungry. But Jesus is really strong. And Jesus keeps his eyes on following God. Because he knows that God is with him. Now, when we talk about wilderness, you'll hear sometimes we use the word wilderness because it means something that's kind of scary. Have you guys ever been somewhere kind of scary? A haunted house?
I never been there.
You've
My
never?
dad used to.
Oh, you used to be in a haunted house?
My dad used to when he was a baby.
Oh, well that's scary. But you find yourselves going sometimes in these scary things or sad times. Who's ever been sad before?
Well, did you know big people and little people and inside people can fall down and hurt themselves, and the little people could cry
Yeah.
if they hurt
Yeah.
themselves really bad.
Sometimes it's really scary to fall. And actually, some of our big adults and our little kids have the same fear that if they fall, it hurts. And it can be quite scary. Not for you, but for some of us.
When I was at 3 and I kept falling because the concrete was uneven and then I kept like hitting my knees, but then when I fall and I hit my knee, it doesn't hurt.
Oh. Well, let me, here, I got an idea. I think I know where I'm going. Sometimes when it's scary, we forget that Jesus is with us. And that it's kind of these scary moments and that God's walking with us. And sometimes when we have to remember that God is with us as we walk through the scary parts in life. Sometimes we see when we're sad or scared, we have to look up to God to know that God is still with us. So will you guys pray with me today? All right, I want you to stick your hands up, put them together, and bring them down. And repeat after me. Dear God, thank you for walking with me. Thank you for guiding me. Thank you for all my friends and my warm bed and for my home. That was pretty good. And all that you do. In your Son's name we pray. Amen.